to Meet the Candidate, a public affairs presentation here on NCTV45. And I'm with Tammy R. Crawford. She's the candidate for Register and Wills, or Register and Recorder. I'm sorry, I'm just, like, I didn't have my little card, and it's like when I don't have my little card. Now, can you tell us, first of all, Register and Recorder, what do they do?
Okay, so the Register and Recorder's office is actually two different offices. In some of the larger counties, actually a lot of the larger counties, they are separate office holders. But in Lawrence County, we are two offices in one. So the Recorder of Deeds office is, their main duties are to record and duplicate records, not duplicate, record, preserve records, and then make them available for printing, for reproduction. Any records that deal with real estate in Lawrence County are recorded, any legal documents are recorded in the Recorder of Deeds office. We also collect realty transfer taxes, and we collect for the Department of Revenue, we collect for the townships, and for the school districts.
Now, how long have you worked at the Register and Recorder's office?
27 years.
Wow, how about that? For a little experience. Now, okay, you go up to the courthouse. There's a lot of people going in and out there. What are the jobs that are like performed in those, I guess it's two offices?
Yeah, so the Register of Wills office, the function of that office is we probate estates if an estate needs to be probated. We also collect inheritance tax for the Department of Revenue. So
that's a pretty full-time job, you know.
It is. Yeah, we're a very busy office. Yes, yes.
What made you decide to run?
Well, I started in the office in 1994 when I was 23 years old. I started as a microfilm clerk, and then I became the secretary. In the year 2000, I became the deputy for the Recorder of Deeds, and for the past 7 years, I've been the chief deputy for the Register of Wills. And whenever Janet Kallajanen, my boss, came to me, the current office holder, and she said that she was retiring, she asked if anyone would be interested in running, and that was my next logical step. And I love the office so much. I just want to continue. We have an excellent reputation and so much knowledge. Jan has just done so well. And I just want to provide a smooth transition for the taxpayers and just maintain the integrity. And
now, at the top, and I flew a drone up there. Take a picture. There's a little square, and it has a guy by the name, well, Bly, and those were the first county commissioners.
Okay.
In Lawrence County. Now, with that, how far back do your records go?
Our records go back until 1849. That was the year Lawrence County was formed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was amazing because I just... Now, what is available online? Could you go online and look at stuff?
You can. For the Recorder of Deeds office, our land records are back until we work on them every day. We're entering them ourselves, and but we're back until probably the 1960s right now. But very soon, hopefully by the end of the year, we are implementing a cloud-based system, and everything as far as land records will be available online.
Wow.
And the estate records, we just have an index available online at this time because there's some, there's Social Security numbers and stuff like that on the documents, and they are public record, but why make it easily accessible? So,
right.
They can call us if they want something. So.
What changes have you seen in the years in the office? Probably the automation. Mm-hmm. just to name one.
Yes.
And then I'm thinking population size.
Well, we're pretty busy right now, but we've had busier times. Like when the oil and gas craze hit, we were crazy busy, like working overtime busy.
Wow.
And when the home equity loans first began, we were so busy. But we're still very busy, and I mean, I've just seen so much as far as like when I started. I mean, I was the microfilm clerk. We microfilmed. Now we scan, and when we microfilmed, it took about a week to get a document back, just because we had to send it away, and we microfilmed it but sent it away to be developed and all of that. Now it's returned in a day.
So that's the difference, like in technology.
Yes, and during the pandemic, we really realized the importance of technology. I mean, there's documents on the recorder of deeds side that are recorded electronically, which is just an amazing thing. But on the register of wills side, we didn't really, everything was in person for the most part, the probate and such, but during the pandemic, we had to find ways around that because the courthouse was closed or limited staff, and we started Zoom for probates. Not all probates,
right.
But now we're still utilizing it. Actually, we're implementing a system, e-probate, and that should actually be starting next week. So, I mean, and people don't have to use it if they don't want to use it, but it will be available if need be.
So, in a nutshell, what exactly does the Register and Recorder's Office do?
Well, I mean, we record documents. As far as the Recorder of Deeds, we record documents related to real estate. It's our job to keep them to record, reproduce the documents. We index them so people can find them. We also collect realty transfer taxes for the Department of Revenue and for the townships in the school district. And on the Register of Wills side, we handle probate. We collect inheritance tax, and sometimes there are estates that have issues, and the Register of Wills actually has to act as a judge, and we hold hearings regarding like who's to be appointed or whatever. So.
Now, everybody, sometimes there's misconceptions about what an office does.
Yes.
What is a common misconception about the office?
Well, people think that we prepare deeds or prepare anything, a deed or related to real estate. We are not allowed to prepare deeds. That's up to an attorney or closing company to do, or a real estate company. Mostly attorneys do that. And people also believe that we do, we prepare wills or register wills before death or estate planning, and we don't do anything like that. That's an attorney's job or somebody who's licensed and allowed to do that.
What do you feel the best, okay, let me put it this way. Why do you feel that you are the best candidate for the position?
I have the experience. I think that as far as like my current boss, Janet Callahan, and she was, before she became the register and recorder, she worked in the office. She knew the positions and she knew the office. And I have worked in pretty much every position in the office. And I think for a boss, I think it's extremely helpful for a boss to actually know what
all the positions
do. Yes.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Tammy, for coming on Meet the Candidate, a public affairs presentation of NCTV 45. And remember, we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV 45. Now, please be an informed voter and consider experience. For NCTV 45, this is Tammy Crawford, candidate for Register and Recorder, and I'm Angelo Parada. Here's hoping you have a nice evening.